What is going on, guys? It is Kilodrone, and welcome back to a brand new series here on the channel. This is Sky Factory 4 here on the SkyCrafters server. So today we are starting a brand new series here on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, in which we are going to be playing through the mod pack known as Sky Factory 4. And I've been invited to this server by the one and only Crafter, who is another great content creator. In fact, we have a bunch of great content creators here on the server that I'll be linking down in the description below for you to check out. But as you can see online right now, we have Nerd, we have Awooga, we have myself, we have Minion, and we have the one and only Crafter herself. So thank you very much for the invite, Crafter, and we are going to begin our Sky Factory 4 journey here in today's episode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into Sky Factory 4. So we have a couple of things in our inventory to start out with here. We have an advancement book, which we are going to be spending a fair amount of time in order to progress through the mod pack here. We also have a torch, we have a piece of bacon, a donut, so I'm assuming that this pack was made by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Bacon Donut, over on Twitch. Then we have ourselves a builder's wand, and we have ourselves something that we actually added into the mod pack known as the warp stone and the waystone. So what these waystones and warp stones do is allow us to get back and forth between each other's islands. So people can teleport to my waystone that is on my island. And just like that, everybody else, I can travel to their waystones that are on their island. So if I was to use my warp stone that I have here in my inventory and just bring it back like a bow and release it, you'll see that I have a bunch of people's bases here on my screen that I can travel back and forth to. So if for whatever reason I wanted to go and visit Awooga, I can just click on his base, and bada bing, bada boom, we are now in Awooga's base. What's up, my man? How's it going? He's probably is very confused about what's going on here because I just kind of popped in. But then I can also travel back to my base in order to get to my base and work on some stuff around here. But that is basically how this entire world is set up. So I'm set up here on my very own island with nobody else around. Everyone is somewhere around 400 blocks away, so we can't actually see each other either. So yeah, we have plenty of room to work with here in order to start our Sky Factory adventure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the advancement book now and see what all we can get into. So first and foremost, we have Sky Factory 4 getting started. Now, it looks like some of these achievements may be messed up, and I already have some of these done. Now, that also may be just from traveling to the other players' bases and things. I'm not entirely sure, what's going on here. I think I got some of these achievements just by going to Crafter's base, but I may be very wrong with that. Anyway, let's see. So Sky Factory 4 getting started. I can't actually click on this advancement, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm assuming that is just to get a sapling, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with breaking down these trees here. Now, this is what is known as dirt logs. Interesting. This is different. I thought that we were going to be starting out here like we did in Project Ozone 3 and that series, if you guys remember it. But apparently we're going to start off different. It looks like this mod is called Sky Orchards. Okay, that's fine. We will learn a brand new mod here, Sky Orchards. I've never heard of this one, but it'll be a fun one to check out, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Looks like we have another sapling here. I like how everything is very bulky and pretty in this mod pack. Like, even the numbers next to items was changed in this mod pack, and I really, really like what they did here. Looks like we have a couple of acorns that have dropped as well, so we will take a look at those here in just a minute. Okay, so looks like we have some dirt saplings, we have some oak wood, we have some dirt resin, and we also have some dirt acorns. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. So advancement book, starting from the bottom, obtain a dirt acorn from dirt tree leaves. They can also be used as a food source raw or cooked in a furnace. Okay, so acorns can be used as food here at the beginning of the game. That's probably going to be very important because we don't have any food right now other than the bacon and the donut that we have. So this will be very useful for us to know, I believe. Next we have is That's Dirt Tree. Haha, you're so funny with your puns. Anyway, acquire a dirt sapling to grow more dirt trees. Okay, that's fine. And then this one here is an air fryer. Obtain a Tinker's Construct drying rack. Ooh, we will have Tinker's Construct in this, and I'm looking very much forward to using that. I wonder what I can do with this. Craft a Rustic Crushing Tub. Looks like we're going to be dealing with some things that I haven't dealt with in other mod packs, and I'm quite looking forward to this. Okay, Tinker's Construct drying rack. Let's go ahead and get that built. Drying racks are usually pretty easy to make, so let's see what they are in this mod pack. It looks like it's just some oak wood slabs. I think we can probably manage that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting table, get ourselves some oak wood planks, get our crafting table down, and then make ourselves some slabs, and then a couple of drying racks. There we go. We have just gained our first advancement of air fryer. Or I guess not our first advancement, but our first one that we actually tried to acquire. All right, let's see. Eating dirt. Cook any acorns in a furnace to increase their nutrition value. Now, I would like to be able to make a furnace right now, but we don't actually have any cobblestone or anything, so I'm assuming that we're going to have to get into some of this petrified stuff. Or maybe we would be able to do this from collecting rocks. Let's see. Craft a dirt block using dirt acorns and dirt resin. Ooh, okay. So maybe we can make a dirt block like so. It may actually be better for us to just look up this recipe. Let's see. Dirt block. I guess this is just regular dirt. How do we create regular dirt? There we go. Looks like we have some truffles and things. Ah, here we go. So dirt resin and a dirt acorn makes some dirt. Okay, this seems like it may be a bit grindy here at the beginning of the game, but that is fine. We will slowly knock some of this stuff out as we go along. I'm going to go ahead and place down our torches in some strategic spots here. That way our platform is constantly lit. There we go. That ought to be fine. And then we'll go ahead and collect the rest of this wood and the rest of these saplings. I'm actually really looking forward to this mod pack. I can't wait to learn all of the new things that they added in Sky Factory 4. I played Sky Factory 3 a long time ago, and it was probably my favorite mod pack of all time. I don't know. Project Ozone was really fun as well, but Sky Factory 3 was definitely one of my favorites that I've ever played. So I'm really looking forward to getting into Sky Factory 4 here as well. Especially since I see that we have a couple of new farms, or not new farms, new mobs, or not new mobs, new mods that we can play around with. I'm over here trying to read the chat from Nashcrafter while trying to play the game. It's not working out too well for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get all of this stuff up. Okay, so we have a couple of dirt saplings now. Let's go ahead and see if we can make ourselves a dirt. Okay, there we go. So we now have dirt dancing. Nice. Okay, so I'm wondering, can we collect... If I shift right click, it doesn't look like we can collect any type of stones from here. So this is not set up like Project Ozone was. So we're going to have to go a couple of different ways in order to progress through this. Let's check out hardwood. Craft a petrified sapling. Okay, well, let's look up what a petrified sapling takes. Petrified sapling. So this takes some petrified acorns and a dirt sapling. How do we get a petrified acorn? Looks like we can get it from bonsai trees, but that's not really what we want. We can use a dehydrator, or we can use a drying rack. That is going to be our best bet. So let's go ahead and use some wood, and let's just get ourselves a small little wall built here. And we'll place our drying racks along here. So 2 drying racks, place down a couple of acorns, and we'll have these guys start drying out. Now, I imagine that this is going to take a while, so I'm going to go ahead and place down some dirt saplings for them to start growing as we are working on other things here. I'm going to go ahead and break our dirt. Now, I'm wondering if I do... Yeah, we do have the shifting bone meal effect in this, so that will speed up the collection of getting dirt logs. Now, obviously, getting some bonsai pots and things like that will be much quicker in the future, but for right now, we'll just do the shifting method. Okay, so these petrified acorns are changing slowly, but I think what I may do is I may make a cut. This seems like a pretty good time to do so, until we get the ability to craft some hardwood and maybe some other things, like I really want to do a furnace, but maybe that's not something we'll be able to do quite yet. Craft a clay sapling. Let's actually look up, did they change the furnace recipe? I don't think they did. Furnace, we'll just do, what is a cinder furnace? Oh, that's from the Twilight Forest. Okay, never mind. Let's check out just the regular furnace. So we can do it with cobblestone, or we can do it with furnace slabs. In order to make a furnace slab, we need cobblestone slabs. In order to do cobblestone slabs, we need cobblestone. In order to make cobblestone, yeah, looks like we're going to need these petrified materials. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to start working on this, and I will bring you guys back in just a minute whenever I have some more petrified acorns ready to go. So another thing that you'll notice whenever we are playing here in Sky Factory is that we are running a little bit behind the other creators here at the beginning, and that's because I was actually gone for a week of vacation whenever they started out the server. So I'm a little bit behind and I'm playing catch up, but if you want to go and check out some of the other creators, I highly recommend it. Some of them are much further into the mod pack, but I am slowly going to be getting this done. And also, do we have vein miner in this? I imagine we'll do. I'll have to look up the keybinds for it. But anyway, just so you guys know, I am a bit behind, but we will be catching up very quickly here on the channel. And we'll start having some really cool looking bases like what Awooga had that we saw here at the beginning. Right now, we're just kind of getting started. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and I have dried out some more acorns, and we should have enough in order to make a petrified sapling now. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Got ourselves a petrified sapling here. And there we go. Got ourselves the advancement hardwood. Not bad at all. Now, with this, I think we can go ahead and make some offshoots by creating bone saplings and things like that. But the first thing that I want to do is really get into smelting. Now, in order to get a furnace, we're going to need cobblestone. So let's go ahead and check this. So in order to make cobblestone, let's see. Can I go back to this? Let's go here, cobblestone. So in order to make cobblestone by crafting, we're going to need some petrified resin and also some petrified acorns. Now, in order to get this stuff, I think all I need to do is place down a petrified tree and we'll get the resin and acorns from that. So I have this petrified sapling now. Let's go ahead and remove this dirt here. And now let's just shift it up until this thing is bone mealed. And then theoretically, we should be able to get some of the sapling resin, this resin stuff here, and then hopefully some of the petrified acorns from this as well. That is my hope anyway. I'm hoping that it drops the acorns and I don't have to, once again, make regular acorns from this. It does look like it drops petrified acorns, so that is absolutely perfect. Now what we can do is come in here, grab some cobblestone just like so, and theoretically this will be how we can make our first bit of cobblestone in order to get some furnaces going. So that is absolutely perfect. Now, one thing that I did want to look up is if we had vein miner in this, and I don't remember. They were saying something about vein miner and being careful with it. I don't know if they actually kept it in this pack or if they maybe removed it. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. So let's go ahead and scroll down and see if vein miner is in here. Vasecraft, I don't see it. Let's just see. I think it's called the excavator in the controls option. So let's see if the excavator options are here. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down, see if we have this. Client tweaks. No. I don't see it. Or excavation, yes. So to excavate is by hitting the grave key, and you can shape, toggle, edit. Okay, that's not what we need. We just need to know that it is the grave key in order to use ore excavation. So if I hit grave and then hit this, it should vein mine everything that is attached to that. Absolutely perfect. That's what we wanted to know. And we also got ourselves another petrified sapling, so we can reuse this. Nice. Okay, so good thing to know that we have vein miner and that it is available. Can we do it like that? Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and throw down that sapling. And theoretically, I know our axe here is broken, but theoretically I should be able to vein mine things with my fist as well. So if I go ahead and do this. Nice! Perfect. All right, so now I will start doing some of these petrified trees and get us enough stuff for some cobblestone in order to get a furnace. So I'm going to keep making some of these guys, and hopefully we will get a furnace by the end of this episode. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get to work here, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back, and I should now have enough cobblestone in order to get a small furnace, or in this case, the furnace slab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some cobblestone here, and this is going to get us 6 cobblestone slabs. Now, I believe that the furnace slab takes... Oh no, that actually takes 8. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more cobblestone here. That's fine though, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and just shift these guys up and have them grow. That is fine. It shouldn't take us too long. Now that I know that we have vein miner and things, doing a lot of this stuff is going to be much, much quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and place that back down, come over here and bone meal this tree. And we'll also have to eat here for our first time in just a second. Come on, tree. Grow for me. Grow for me! Why are you not growing? Are you not liking the bone meal? What is up with this thing? Let's go ahead and eat real quick. We may need to eat that donut here in a minute, but I'm going to try and hold off. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And then do this. And theoretically, we should have enough for some more cobblestone here. So, go ahead, go to our cobblestone recipe. Just like so. That'll give us 3 more cobblestone. Get ourselves some stone slabs, and then we can just circle with stone slabs and get ourselves a furnace slab. Absolutely perfect. So what I'll do is I'll just set this down like so, and now I can use this furnace slab in order to cook things like these dirt acorns for some food. So what I'll do is I'll just place in a wood plank or something like that, and then this will become our food source for the time being. So there we go. We have the first day of Minecraft for the most part figured out. We have food and we have light. So that is absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and place down another petrified sapling. And let's take a look in our advancement book. See what else we have that we can work on here. So one of these things is a Rustic Crushing Tub. Now I don't know what this is. So let's give it a look. A Rustic Crushing Tub. Well... maybe I spelled that wrong. Let's look if we just do crushing tub. There we go. So this is a couple of woods and some couple of wood slabs. That shouldn't be too hard to make. Let's go ahead and get some slabs just like so. And there we go. We now have a crushing tub. Now I don't know what this thing does. This looks very weird. Can I put saplings in it? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's not really what I wanted to do. Let's actually make a chest here. Let's make a chest real quick so I can put in some backup items just in case I end up messing something up in this playthrough here. So let's go ahead and set this down. Give ourselves a backup dirt, backup petrified, backup acorns, And the rest we should be able to get relatively easily. Let's go ahead and put our warp stone, our advancement book, and some of this stuff in here as well. Okay, so crushing tub. What does the crushing tub do? Does that allow us to crush saplings into something? No, it's not doing anything for that. Maybe I have to crush acorns. Maybe that's what I need to do. Am I supposed to walk on this? Shift on it? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the rustic crushing tub does. Maybe if I... Well, it tells me the burn time, but that's not particularly useful. All right, let's check out the advancement book and see. It just says to craft one. It doesn't tell me how to use it, though. Craft a gravel sapling, craft a bone sapling, and craft a clay sapling. Okay, well, let's maybe look up how to make those saplings. Maybe that uses the crushing tub. So let's check out a bone sapling. So this is going to take some bone meal and a petrified sapling. Okay, how do we get bone meal? Well, we can craft bone meal. We can get it from bonsai trees and things. Ooh, from the crushing tub. Dirt in the crushing tub makes bone meal. Ooh, okay. So that is something that we can definitely do. Let's go ahead and do this. Replace these two saplings, and we'll start making some dirt. Dirt is relatively simple to make, so that is good. If we go ahead and go here and place that stuff, there's a couple of dirt right there. Let's see if we can get ourselves a couple of bone meal. Now, I don't know how this thing works, though. Is it shifting on it? I'm shifting, but it's doing nothing. I may have to call in some backup from some other members on the server or look it up because I don't understand how to use this thing. I'm going to be honest with you. It may just be one of those things where I have to leave it in here for a while. Oh! Oh, is it literally me walking on it? No way! Hold on. Let me see. Let me make some more dirt saplings. Hold on. That's going to be so cool if that's how that works. If it has to do with me walking on the thing is how we get bone meal. That's going to be so cool. So cool and so realistic. Like a grape crusher like they used to do in the old days. I love that. Let's go ahead and see if we can make some more dirt here. Just like so. There we go. Now, if I just set this in here for a while, will it eventually change over, or do I have to walk on it? I don't see it changing over, so let me try walking on it. Maybe it just does it automatically. I'm starting to think that it may just do it automatically, and it's just time-based. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea. All right, I'm gonna see if I can figure this thing out, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Okay, so I've been messing with this thing for a few minutes, and it does appear that you do have to walk on top of the block in order to get bone meal out of it. So it's not one of those, it's just going to passively do it. So that makes sense and is pretty realistic. I actually really like that. So I'm going to get some bone meal up here, and we're going to try and get that bone sapling. But there's a couple of other saplings that we needed to get as well. We needed to get a gravel sapling, and we also needed to get a clay sapling. Clay is going to be really useful in this game because it's going to allow us to get bonsai pots and things like that. So this is going to be one that I definitely want to go down this line pretty quickly. So let's look up the clay sapling and the gravel sapling real quick and see what we need in order to get that stuff. So clay sapling, just like so. We're going to need some clay acorns, and we're also going to need a dirt sapling. Okay, or we can do it with petrified and dirt resin. Ooh, this will probably be the easiest way to do it. So let's go ahead and go in here, and it looks like I'm missing a bit of petrified resin. That's okay, though. I should be able to make a little bit of that fairly easily. Let's go ahead and do this, and we'll just bone meal up this tree. I feel like the shifting of the bone meal, like that, what we're doing here, I feel like this has been edited because it's not near as fast as it was in Project Ozone. So I feel like they may have slowed it down in Sky Factory, or maybe they sped it up in Project Ozone. I can't really tell, but it definitely seems to feel slower. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get this petrified log, and that should give us some resin. Nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and make this clay sapling here. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to save some of our stuff so we don't have to do that. And then the last thing that we needed was the gravel sapling. So let's check that out as well. Looks like we're going to need some gravel acorns and a petrified sapling. I don't know how to get gravel acorns, though. Huh. Yeah, that's not particularly useful. Oh, if you put a petrified acorn into the crushing table, you can get a gravel acorn. Oh, that's really awesome. Okay, so what we can do is we can just put a couple of petrified acorns into this guy, walk on it a bit, and get ourselves a couple of the gravel acorns. Not bad. Okay, now I don't know, I'm still kind of confused on this crushing tub. I don't know if stepping up onto it is faster, or if standing up here and just kind of doing it like this is faster for crushing. Haven't really decided yet. Can't figure it out. But there we go. We have our very first gravel acorn. Now we're going to need a lot of these, so this is going to be a while. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make a cut, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. I figured it out. I figured out this crushing tub. What you have to do is you have to jump on the crushing tub. So, as you can see, there's a half block fall here. If I just stand on top of the crafting table, there you go. That's how you use the crushing tub. This actually took me a lot longer to figure out than I'd like to admit. Anyway, back to the gravel sapling. Let's go ahead and make up one of those. So we now have a gravel sapling. We now have a clay sapling. And that should be all of the saplings done, right? Oh, we still don't have the bone sapling because I didn't get the dirt stuff done. That's fine, though. That won't take very long. I'll go ahead and work on that real quick because I would like to get at least this first section of the advancement book done in today's episode. That'll put us in a good spot to start up episode 2 in. So I'm going to go ahead and come here, and let's just get ourselves a bit of dirt going. Just like so. And we'll make us a couple of these. So I'm going to throw these in here. Oh, I need to take out my other acorns first. There we go. And then just hop down. And there we go. Getting ourselves a bit of bone meal. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep getting some dirt here crafted up and make ourselves some bone meal. And I will bring you guys back in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and we are now ready to craft our bone sapling. Go ahead, we have all of the bone meal and the petrified sapling, and there we go. We now have ourselves the bone sapling. So those are all of our saplings that we are going to need in order to really get this playthrough started. So we have ourselves the clay, the gravel, the bone, the petrified, and then also we have the dirt sapling. So we have all of our saplings that we need in order to begin our adventure here. And next stop, it looks like we're going to be doing some clay and some cauldron things. So that'll be very interesting. Also, stop slabbing yourself. Save space and craft a crafting slab, furnace slab. We even got some things done up here that I didn't realize that we were getting done. That is awesome. Also, looks like we are going to need a crook at some point as well. That is going to be really fun to play around with. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be where I end up today's episode. A very, very successful first episode. We got an entire section of the advancement book here done. So I'm going to call that a success. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. And I hope you guys are excited for this brand new series here on the channel. I know I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to play around with all of the mods, as well as with all of the people that are here on the server. So anyway, guys, you guys have a great day.